Welcome to another video. I will be explaining a new 90 that I just learned fooling around in creative. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, so let's get into it. So basically I was just fooling around in Playground trying to master Micro 90s, and if you don't know what Micro 90s are, it's these 90s. See, I'm not very good at them, as you can tell, but yeah, I was just fooling around in creative, and I came up with a new way to do 90s. And after I show you how to do them, I'll go over some pros and cons that I can just, name off the top of my head. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. So I'll show you them in fast pace without any voiceover. I messed up there, but those are basically my 90s. So I'm gonna teach you how to do them right now. So yeah. So first step is you're gonna wanna just look like straight down and place these two walls here, and then jump and place just a floor and a ramp. It's really super easy, and it doesn't take very long to master, and once you master it, it's pretty cool. And yeah, so some pros and cons that I can just come up with off the top of my head are well, let's go for the pros first. So this is a normal 90, right? And so a normal 90 uses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 8 because of the floor. 7 to 8, 70 to 80 mats, right? And my 90s use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50 to 60 mats because of the floor. So that's one pro. It uses less mats. Another pro is that I don't know if they are faster. I haven't really timed them yet, but I feel like they are faster. Let's just compare them real quick. So normal 90s, they feel like this. Ready? So that's normal 90s, and then 3 of my 90s feel like this. Okay, forget you saw that. Forget you saw that. That never happened. Erase that from your memory. Take it from the top. Okay. My 90s feel like this. Take 3. Third time's the charm. Alright. My 90s feel like this. So yeah, you can go back in the video and compare them. I personally think that my 90s are faster. And yeah, so those are three pros I came up with so far. 3 or 2? No, that's 2. And the third one is they're just a lot flashier. And yeah, I really like them a lot. Okay, let's go to the cons. The cons are you kind of have to like look down to do these 90s. So to like look up and place like a cone above you for protection is probably gonna be pretty hard since you're looking down. But now that there's building sensitivity, I don't think that there's a problem with that, because you can like look up really quick in your building. So I don't think that's a big problem, but that's definitely a con. Another one is it gives you less protection. Like when I do 2 90s right here, there's like no walls around me or anything. Like usually it'd be like this in a normal 90, so you'd have a little bit of protection over here. But my 90s, there's no walls. There's not even a wall right here, so they can just like easily shoot you down here. But I'll teach you a way to counter that real quick right now. In order to counter that, to make sure that they don't like shoot you down from here, just don't use these 90s when you're trying to regain high ground, because it'll make your body more exposed so they can land more hits on you, and it'll also make it easier for the opponent to shoot you down. So definitely don't use these 90s if you're trying to regain high ground. But if you already have high ground and you're trying to build up to, like, you know, get like some heals off or something, these are great 90s to use. Maybe off like the beginning of a fight, you can just crank some of these 90s real quick and, you know, just show off and go to town on your opponent. But yeah, so those are my new 90s method. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said earlier, make sure to like and subscribe and use these 90s. Just learn creative real quick, learn how to do them. It takes like 3 seconds, and I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.